ทัพพรมุสิกธรรม I speak Thai and English ฉันชื่อเมธาพรมุสิกธรรมเป็นนักเรียนอยู่ที่มหาวิทยาลัยวัดเบิร์กgo ไปเลยa spin and today we're gonna talk about the tone in Thai. So Thai basically have like 5 tones. So the neutral one, and then there's the one that's always low, the one that's like falling down, the one that's always high, and the one that's rising up. So it's gonna go like ma 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 ma. So the sentence that we're using today is ม้าวิ่งมากับหมาไปที่อาม่า which basically mean the horse run. It's kind of repetitive, but it makes sense in Thai. It's like run and come with a dog to ama. Ama is grandma, which is kind of like a way to call grandma in Chinese, but Thai Chinese would use it too. So basically we have ma, it's written with this thing, but it's actually using the sound of this, which means horse, and ma is this, which has like neutral tone. Ma is this one, but it doesn't show on here. And ma is also this one. Ma is this one. So just one word with the same consonant and the same vowels can mean so many different things with the different tones. And the other things that I will talk about today is like how we put the language. So this sentence is like chalakun, which basically mean I love you. But then when we actually use it, we just use like rakna, which this is like love, and this doesn't have any meaning. They just put it there to make it sound complete, and we just basically don't use any like there's no I, there's no you. It's just this, and it's just be able to understand on its own.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Yvonne, j'étudie à Wartburg. Allez les chevaliers. So the sentence on the board says la boue est douce, and it means the mud is soft. So la boue is the mud, and douce is it means soft. So la boue, the mud, is feminine in French. But in English it wouldn't really be feminine, you just say the mud. And douce has been altered to be gender specific to la boue since it is a descriptor of la boue. Allez les chevaliers.
Okay. Jambo! Jina langu ni Nina Adam. Mimi ni mwanafunzi ya Wartburg College. Tuendelee nights. Okay. So this is a sentence. So I'll just say it in my language, which is Swahili, and then I'll say what it is in English later on. So ninapenda kucheza mchezo mingi kama kuogelea. So it means I love to play a lot of sports like swimming. Yeah. So that's basically it's basically direct in terms of the structure of the sentence, apart from with mingi, which is a lot. It's in English it's before sports. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Olá, meu nome é Emília, sou uma estudante de Wartburg College. Viva Nights. So what I just spoke was Brazilian Portuguese, and so I'm just gonna talk about some of the sounds that we make and how it's different from Portuguese spoken in Portugal and in Angola and Mozambique and like basically all the other countries where they speak Portuguese. So this is actually the name of a food. It's pronounced pão de queijo. And so like this is the sound that people have the most trouble with, this A with a tilde and an O, and it makes the sound ow. And a lot of people have a really hard time doing that because you have to make it kind of like in the back of your throat, but like also nasally. Very complicated to explain, and also compared to Portuguese and how they speak Portuguese in other countries, this would be read as de, but in Portugal, usually if it's a D and an E, or a T and an E, or a T and an I, we just combine them together, so it'll be G, or chi, or anything like that. And then this is, a lot of people confuse Portuguese with Spanish because cheese in Spanish is queso, but in Portuguese we call it queijo. And that's the sound that the J makes. It doesn't make an H like in Spanish, it makes a J sound, and especially when it's when it's surrounded by vowels.
Ćao, moje ime je Draga, napred vitezovi. Okay, so where I'm gonna start, I'm just gonna put one sentence here and I'm gonna explain you some grammar or like whatever pronunciation of my language. So I'm gonna be speaking Serbian today and I'm gonna actually write in Cyrillics. So let's say, for example, it's raining outside. In my language, you would say kiša pada. And this is the cursive. And here's English. Okay, so you can see that it's pretty much different. However, like one important thing, so like kisha means like rain, and pada means like falling. So literal translation would be like the rain, like rain is falling, like, you know. And in English, you say like it's raining, you know, just it's raining. So you're giving more emphasis on like the verb, whereas we give like to the noun. Another thing, like interesting fact about us is that we pronounce every letter and every sound as we like read. So the main rule is like read as it's written and write as you speak. So every letter of ours has like a sound assigned to it. So k, instead of in English it would be like k, and Serbian it's k. I in English would be e. This that you could find like weird s, it's like actually sh, so it's one sound. And this is a, you would pronounce as a. So you would pronounce k, e, sh, a, kisha, which is a lot simpler than in English, so you never have to guess, you just read every letter and every sound. And the same goes with this, so p would be p, a, d would be d, a, p, a, d, a, pada. So pretty simple, and those are some facts.
I hate being in front of the camera like this. Okay. Hola, me llamo Aska Celedon. Es mi segundo año at Wartburg. Vamos, caballeros!
Okay, and then now you're going to... Okay, so what does that say? Tell me.
In English?
Yeah.
This means my favorite food is mango. So,
Yeah, I can just turn it over.
okay.
Okay, so what does that say?
That means I love dogs, and what's different about this than English is that we have to roll our R's for perros. So
Cool. I think that's